I'm not going to vote because I don't know anyone that.
I personally don't vote. I don't believe in voting. I don't believe our opinion counts. I'm up for a revolution, as Russell Brand says.
What would encourage me to vote? If all my friends were to vote, then I'd be more likely to vote. So, get involved.
Actually, it's my right to do that. If somebody is not doing that, it's not his personal loss. It's the loss of whole country.
The policies that the parties actually have, if I think they're going to be of benefit to companies that would support me out of university, I think that's what would encourage me to vote.
Solving the economic crisis, I think, is a big factor, and helping students, for example. And the Liberal Democrats said they'd reduce student fees, and they ended up raising them to 9,000. It's not a very good thing to try and win a student vote.
It'd be policies tailored to young people and students especially, and also like an understanding of the fact that we need something new and not the same old thing rehashed.
Student facilities and facilities only, the thing is, which we need here in college. Just food, stuff, that's only the thing.
If politicians were more interested in what students were doing and were more supportive of them, then I'd be more encouraged to vote for them.
Probably more student jobs, like more jobs to students and like advertising.
I think if politicians start mentioning what they're going to do for students more, that would encourage me to vote so that I can make sure I'm voting for a government that is suiting a student's needs and improving our university experience.
Depending on which Prime Minister was better student friendly, because obviously we're students now, so.
Like a website where everything is just laid out really clearly, because often I think for like younger people, they struggle following everything.
For me personally, it would be lowering student fees in general, especially on the rent, because that's for student housing, because that takes a lot of the portion of the living expenses for students, and that's quite a large factor. And also for improving the awareness of arts in university and students, instead of focusing more on the sciences, going for the drama and the music, because that is quite cultural. It's good to have a cultural experience in that kind of way.
If we didn't agree, then we'd vote someone else. Like, it's better for us. So.
Me, better benefits, I guess. Bit of money. Yeah, that's about it, I guess.
More voting stations, and someone who focuses a bit more on students' views and aims at my age group more than, as I think it's more aimed at the mass majority of people rather than the minority.
Some good points that would be made that would actually affect me personally. Most of the stuff that they talk about to win votes over doesn't affect me personally. That's the reason I don't vote. Just something that would affect me would get me to vote. Green Party, I'd vote Green Party.
I think I've seen a lot recently about high living costs for students and not necessarily the right support for students when it comes to the student finance.
Get rid of the tuition fees. So back when it was free to go to uni.